Welcome back to the 6th and final season of my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty. Today we're in the college football playoff semifinals, getting to take on the number 6 ranked Penn State Nittany Lions, and on the other side is Iowa and Syracuse. Now Syracuse is currently undefeated, so if we can win today and they win today, the national championship would be a battle of undefeated teams, but we really can't focus on that right now, because this Penn State team may be the best team we have faced so far this entire year. They have only lost 2 games, and that was to number 11 Nebraska and number 8 Illinois. Illinois ended up making the playoffs as well, and then Penn State came back and beat Nebraska, and it looks like the Big Ten championship game, so they got their revenge on them. You would think after nearly 90 episodes of this series, I would remember to come by and look at the roster before every single game, but I forgot it in the last one, so let's not forget it today. Their best player is a 93 overall running back in Eric Montgomery. They have a 91 overall safety in Daniel Houston, a 90 overall defensive tackle, another 90 overall safety, an 89 overall safety. Their offensive line's an 88 right guard, 87 right tackle. They have an 87 overall wide receiver. And then at quarterback, their backup appears to be former Triceratops Eli Cox. And it's a little glitched out. It's yellow because it's acting like it's on our roster just because I had to weirdly transfer him. By the way, their starting quarterback should be Brad Fitzpatrick, who is an 83 overall. We are looking to get to our 3rd straight national championship game to attempt a three-peat, but this Penn State team is really good ratings-wise. A 90 overall team, 90 overall offense, and an 88 overall defense. And I believe the last time we played them was in the last season, and we actually lost to them. Penn State will get the ball first today, starting at their own 25-yard line, following a touchback on the opening kickoff. Fitzpatrick will take the snap. It's going to be an option play. Never mind, he's going to look to pass. He's going deep downfield, and on the first play of the game, Andy McMillan should have had an interception. Penn State trying for a shot play on play number 1 is a really interesting strategy, but now a 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick back in shotgun. This time it'll be a draw play to Montgomery, who goes up the middle, and he's going to get brought down to set up a 3rd and 4. And we're going to get another team that is running a no-huddle offense a lot. 3rd and 4. Fitzpatrick out of shotgun, hands off to Montgomery, who goes up the middle, but he will, okay, I didn't think he got that, but they rule he got the first down. I thought Jeremy Greer made it there in time, but apparently not. So a 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Fitzpatrick back in shotgun, will look to pass again. He's standing back in the pocket under pressure, and he's going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 7. And it was Aaron Wright on the sack, so now a 2nd and 17. In shotgun, he's going to send Herring in motion to line up in the backfield. It will be an option play to the outside. He'll break that tackle and then get chased down and brought down for just a few yards here to set up a 3rd and 12. And it's going to be another no-huddle play. Fitzpatrick out of shotgun will drop back to pass. He throws to the outside, caught by Young, and that will definitely be a 4th down. They'll punt it away. It wasn't a 3-and-out, but I will take a 4th and 11 any time on the field. The punt is sent deep, and this one's just going to go out of bounds, so we'll start near the 30. Now out comes our back-to-back Heisman-winning quarterback in Keith Hayes. Out of shotgun, he'll drop back to a pass, and a quick throw to the outside will be caught by Stevens, who gets a block, has the 1st down, and will be brought down for a gain of 14. We come back out in shotgun again, but this time it's going to be an option play that we hand off to Joe Nelson, who goes up the middle and turns it into a 5-yard run. Facing a 2nd and 5, Hayes will come out under center. Nelson is the running back. We run a play action. And we're going to go deep downfield for Orlando Holt, but the safety nearly makes a play on it. I thought he was going to break towards Joel Taylor in the slot, but I guess not. He was definitely moving that way at one point in the play, but I probably should have waited just a bit longer. But it sets up a 3rd and 5 out of shotgun. And this one will go to Joel Taylor, but Keith Hayes is going to miss him, so we will end up punting it on 4th and 5. It is not very often our quarterback misses a wide open man like that, but we will punt it away with Ryan Roden. And this one's going to bounce inside the 5. Will it go for a touchback? Yes, it will. The camera kind of glitched out there, but we nearly had them deep inside their own territory. But now from their own 20, it's a 5-wide set. Fitzpatrick with a handoff to Evans, who goes to the outside. He'll break that tackle and get brought down for a 7-yard run to start this drive. And the no-huddle offense is going to start right back up. A 2nd and 3. They're going to stay in a 5-wide set. Fitzpatrick with a quick throw to the outside, caught by Alston, who will break that tackle and end up with a 1st down for a 6-yard play. Keeping the pace going here, another 5-wide set for them. Fitzpatrick still all alone in the backfield. Will take the snap and looks to pass. He's going to throw this downfield, caught by Alston again, who's got the 1st down. This one a gain of 12. Right now, the defense is starting to look a little gassed already. 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick will drop back. We brought a blitz, but he finds Hall over the middle, and that'll be a gain of about 9 yards to set up a 2nd and 1. Still going to keep up the no huddle here. Fitzpatrick with a quick throw to the outside, caught by Hall, who's got the 1st down to the outside, brought down for a gain of 12 into South City territory. Actually, on second thought, I think they were already in South City territory, but now they're deeper into our territory. A 1st and 10 and another 5-wide set. He'll send Young in motion. This one will be a QB keeper to the outside, but he gets met and brought down. We finally stopped them on this drive. That's a loss of 1. Our defense finally able to catch their breath for at least a second. 2nd and 11. He's back in shotgun again. This one will be a read option. He goes to the outside, and Fitzpatrick will get met and brought down, setting up a 3rd and 7. And once again, they're going right to the no-huddle offense. From about the 30-yard line, he's back in shotgun. Montgomery is the running back, but he'll drop back to pass. It's a quick throw to the outside. He gets around 1 man, and does he have the 1st down? No, he does not. 4th and inches. But they are going to be aggressive and go for this one. So out of a shotgun set, Montgomery is in at running back here. See where Fitzpatrick tries to go. He's going to send Ferguson in motion. And it will be a read option to the outside. And he has a pitch man, but will not pitch it. Gets the 1st down for a 5-yard carry, now inside the red zone. Before they could get the snap up on their next play, they would commit a false start. So now it's a 1st and 15. Fitzpatrick got a shotgun. He's going to look to run, but he's going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 1. And I think he was injured, which should mean Eli Cox, the former South City quarterback, is going to come in. Well, I guess not. It does not appear that he is the 2nd-string quarterback somehow. So on a 2nd and 16, Gaston will drop back to pass. He finds Horner for the 1st down, breaking tackles and getting brought down inside the 2-yard line. A 23-yard play. I don't know if I transferred him over to Penn State incorrectly or what, but he's apparently not really counted on their depth chart. On the next play, Gaston will just walk into the end zone completely untouched, and they will take a 7-0 lead. All right, now down by 7 with 2:47 to go here in the 1st quarter. We start our own 25-yard line, and Joe Nelson is hammered in the backfield. That's a loss of 4. That brings out a 5-wide set for South City. Hayes in shotgun will drop back and go over the middle, but that one's going to fall incomplete, and now we face a 3rd and 14. Will we avoid the 3-and-out here? Quarterback Keith Hayes out of shotgun will drop back. We're going to go downfield. That one will be caught by Orlando Holt, and that was through traffic. A 28-yard play that probably should have been an interception. On the following play, we would get a 5-yard run from our quarterback, so now it's a 2nd and 5. Hayes will drop back to pass, another quick throw caught by Holt, and he has another 1st down for us, this one an 8-yard play. On the very next play, we would get a 1-yard run from running back Joe Nelson, so now it's a 2nd and 9, back in shotgun. Hayes will drop back to pass, a quick throw will be caught by Matt Stevens, and that will set up a 3rd and 4. And we will line up under center for it. Hayes will drop back. Looking to go downfield. We are going to go to our tight end. That's caught by Moore, who holds on through the massive hit for a 28-yard reception. This play will end up being the final play of the 1st quarter. A 1st and goal from inside the 5. Drop back to pass, and we're going to try to take off with Hayes, but we run out of time and get sacked for a loss of 4 to bring up a 2nd and goal. We come out with a bunch set on the right side of your screen. Hayes will drop back, and we're going to try to run again, but run right into the pressure. That's a loss of 4 again. We may end up settling for a field goal on this drive. Hayes out of shotgun will drop back. We'll roll out to the outside. He's going to take off, and he's going to get hammered down at about the 5-yard line, an 8-yard run. You know what? Screw the field goal. We've been aggressive this entire series. We are near the end of this series no matter what, so we are going for it here on 4th and goal. Hayes from under center. A quick throw. Never mind. He gets sacked. It's a turnover on downs. Our offensive line didn't even try to block 63. So now we're going to need the defense to step up and get a stop here. From the 10-yard line, Fitzpatrick will drop back. He's going to lob to the outside. He has Evans wide open for a 15-yard gain and the 1st down. He's going to come back in shotgun again, now from about his own 25-yard line. Fitzpatrick will take the snap and look to go downfield again. Dance around the pocket and will throw this one away. That would bring up a 2nd and 10. He's back in shotgun. Fitzpatrick with a draw play to Montgomery, who goes up the middle, breaks that tackle, and will fight for a 9-yard play to set up a 3rd and 1. Once again, they're going to keep that no-huddle offense going. He's back in shotgun with Montgomery in at running back. He'll take the snap. It will be an option play to the outside, and Fitzpatrick will have the 1st down and slide to safety. With a 1st and 10 now at his own 45-yard line, Fitzpatrick will drop back to pass. He's going to fire over the middle, and that one actually gets deflected. Now with a 2nd and 10, Fitzpatrick out of shotgun will look to pass again, going to the outside. He finds Young. Does he have the 1st down? No, he does not. They rule it a 3rd and 1. So once again, we have a chance to get the stop here. He's going to send Hall in motion. He will line up in the backfield with him. Fitzpatrick will run another read option. Our defense has fallen for it completely. There is no one near him as he gets a 12-yard run. And they're just going to keep the no-huddle offense going, and I really see no reason as to why they would stop. From the 35-yard line, he's back in shotgun. He will send Horner in motion. He will line up in the backfield with him. Fitzpatrick will look to pass to the outside, and Rich Hall comes away with an interception. Is that the spark this team needs? With 5:45 to go here in the first half, we will take over with a read option. Hayes to the outside. He makes one man miss, but doesn't get the block he needs and only ends up with a 4-yard run. Now we face a 2nd and 6. Hayes out of shotgun with a quick throw to a wide open Joel Taylor for the easy first down. That's a 9-yard play. On the following play, I would give it to Joe Nelson for a 5-yard run. So now a 2nd and 5, back in shotgun. A quick throw over the middle, caught by Donald Johnson, who has another first down. This one an 8-yard play. Now at the 50-yard line, Hayes back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. We're going to go deep down the left side for Donald Johnson. That one will be a one-handed grab down to the 20-yard line. Are you kidding me? What kind of catch was that? Let's see if we can get a solid replay view of that. And yeah, he came down with that one-handed. Now with a new set of downs at the 20-yard line, we will come out and hand this one to Joe Nelson, who will follow his blocks to the outside, cut back in, and he's going to get brought down for a 7-yard carry to bring up a 2nd and 3. Now, last time we got down to this area, we failed to capitalize and actually come away with any points. So let's see if we can finish it this time. 2nd and 3 out of shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to go to the end zone. We have a wide open Joel Taylor, and we will tie this one up at 7. Penn State will come out with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Fitzpatrick out of shotgun, will drop back. He's going to look to run, but he's ultimately going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 4, and that sack is going to go to outside linebacker Freddie Roberts. All right, a great start for our defense on this drive. Now a 2nd and 14. He'll send Young in motion. Fitzpatrick will take the snap. It's another option play, and they're going to kill us all day on that apparently, as Young gets brought down for an 11-yard play to set up a 3rd and 2. And that will obviously kickstart their hurry-up offense as they hand off to Montgomery to the outside, and we do manage to trip him up to force a 4th and 3. Following the punt, we take over at our own 42-yard line with a minute 57 seconds to play here in the first half with all 3 timeouts. Hayes out of pistol. On the first play, we're going to go deep over the middle. That'll be caught by Matt Stevens, and he's off to the races and gone. Touchdown, South City. We have taken a 14-7 lead here in the college football playoff semifinals. Now they have a minute and 50 seconds with all 3 timeouts to try to respond. It's going to be a draw play to Montgomery, who goes up the middle and is brought down for no gain, and they burn that first timeout. Now they face a 2nd and 10. He's back in shotgun again. Montgomery's still the running back, but Fitzpatrick will look to pass here. Dance around the pocket, finally goes downfield, caught by Alston, who will be brought down to set up a 3rd and 2. But they don't burn the timeout this time. They are just going to go back to their no-huddle offense. 3rd and 2, back in shotgun. Fitzpatrick will look to pass. He pump fakes to the outside. Now going deep downfield. And that one's going to be intercepted by freshman safety Brett Lawson. And we have blockers in front down the sideline, forced out near the 35-yard line. And the South City offense will now have a minute, 18 seconds, and all 3 timeouts for this drive. Hayes will drop back. On the first throw, we are under pressure immediately, and it's going to be incomplete. Now with a 2nd and 10. Back in a pistol set, he'll take the snap and looks to pass. We're going to throw this one downfield. That's going to be caught by Matt Stevens, who is gone for his 2nd touchdown of the half. This one from 37 yards out. This game has been very quickly flipped on its head for Penn State. Now they have a minute, 10 seconds with 2 timeouts before the end of the first half. Fitzpatrick will drop back to pass to the outside. He finds Horner for a 6-yard play. And they are going to stick with a hurry-up offense here for a 2nd and 4 with 50 seconds to play. Fitzpatrick will drop back, a quick throw caught by Evans, who's immediately brought down. And they would actually burn their 2nd timeout following that play. So now 48 seconds to go. They come out in shotgun. Fitzpatrick will take the snap, once again looking to pass downfield. He's going to fire over the middle. That's caught by Young for the first down. That's a 15-yard play. But they're now going right back to the no-huddle. So 43 seconds. They still have 1 timeout remaining. They come back in shotgun again. Montgomery is the running back. Fitzpatrick will drop back to pass. Going downfield. He's got a wide open man. Young down the sideline. It will be caught near the 10. They once again don't burn that final timeout just yet. Fitzpatrick will drop back to pass. Dancing around in the backfield. Now finally goes to the end zone. And that is dropped by his receiver. That was the easiest touchdown they have had so far. Our defense caught a break on that one. We cannot allow their quarterback to sit back there with that much time. 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick will run a draw play to Thibodeau up the middle. He'll get met and brought down for a 5-yard carry. Now with under 10 seconds to go, Fitzpatrick will take the snap. He's going to fire this one to the outside, caught by Herron, who will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They make it a 1-score game right before halftime. I may have tried to do a little bit too much on the kick return. We only have 2 seconds, and we're at our own 14-yard line. We're going to send everybody deep and hope for the best. We're going for Orlando Holt, who will make the catch but get brought down at the 40. So we tack on 46 yards, but we go to halftime up by 7. However, we do get the ball to start the second half. So now we're going to hand off to Joe Nelson to the outside, who is leveled in the backfield. That's a 5-yard loss. We cannot block that guy. Running the ball with Joe Nelson today is apparently not an option. He has 6 carries for 9 yards. On 2nd and 15, we'll drop back to pass, and that's going to be a throw to Joel Taylor, who will get close to the marker. They give him the first down. I cannot just abandon the run, though, so on the next play, we will give it to Joe Nelson, and he will end up with a solid 7-yard gain this time. Now facing a 2nd and 3, Hayes out of shotgun will drop back to pass. Rolling to the outside, we're going to make that throw, and that should have been intercepted. Tried to fit it over that defender, and it nearly backfired. That's going to bring out a 5-wide set. Hayes all alone in the backfield. We'll take the snap. And we're going to let this one go downfield for, I believe, Joel Taylor, who will make the catch to about the 40-yard line. A 21-yard play. We come back in shotgun one more time. Hayes running a play action. We're going to roll to the outside, trying to buy some time. We'll cut up field and get brought down for about a 6-yard scramble this time. It's another 5-wide set for the Triceratops. Hayes is all alone in the backfield. We'll take the snap, and we're going to throw that quick pass to Kane for the first down. He's brought down for a 7-yard play, and that looked like the face mask animation, but I guess they're not going to call it. Facing a 2nd and 3 following a 7-yard run from Joe Nelson, we're going to go right back to Nelson, who will go up the middle and get brought down to set up a 3rd and 1 now for the Triceratops. I may end up regretting this play call, but on 3rd down, we're going to take the step and go back to Nelson for a 3rd straight play, but he will get the first down, this one for a 5-yard carry. Another shotgun set for SCU. Hayes will take the snap and look to pass again. He's going to roll to the outside, and Hayes can take off here, and he will get met and brought down for a 5-yard carry to bring up a 2nd and 5 inside the 10-yard line. We come back out now with 2 running backs in the backfield, but we're going to send Nelson in motion. We'll take the snap and trying to buy some time again, having to roll to the outside. Hayes is going to take off, and he can walk into the end zone. Touchdown, South City. We make it 28-14. Now, following a touchback, they take over at their own 25-yard line. Fitzpatrick out of shotgun will hand off to Montgomery, who goes up the middle but won't find much space. That's just a 1-yard gain. But despite only getting a single yard, they're still just going to keep the no-huddle offense. So on 2nd and 9, it'll be a play fake to the outside, and Greer really could have intercepted that, and he would have been gone. Now a 3rd and 9 out of shotgun. Fitzpatrick will look to pass again over the middle. He finds Young for a huge gain. Everybody can't make the tackle, and he is gone. Touchdown, Penn State. So we go from a possible pick 6 had Jeremy Greer been able to catch the ball to them scoring a massive touchdown. Stevens is going to get to return this one from the end zone, though. And we're on the left side of the field, which is where I feel like all my big kick returns are. And we'll have a big kick return here all the way to about the 40-yard line. A 41-yard return. Now our offense is going to line up in a shotgun set yet again. And this time it's a handoff to Nelson, but that's a loss of 3, and I read that option wrong. That now sets up a 2nd and 13. Hayes out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. We're going to roll to the outside, trying to buy some time. Are we ever going to get to throw this ball? No, we aren't, but Hayes will have the first down, trying to make people miss. Ends up with a 16-yard scramble. Now back in shotgun in Penn State territory. We'll take the snap. It will be an option play, and that man is in the backfield again. That was a loss of 4. He's been in the backfield 3 times today and has made some pretty solid plays. That brings up a 2nd and 14. Hayes out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. And we're going to throw this one to the running back on the outside. Nelson makes the catch, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 11 for us. Getting this stop would be absolutely massive for Penn State. We come out with 2 running backs in the backfield. Hayes will drop back and look to pass. We're going to go over the middle to a wide open Joel Taylor, who is down inside the 20-yard line. That's a 33-yard play. This play could end up being the final one of the 3rd quarter. On a 1st and 10, handoff to Joe Nelson, who will get met and brought down for a 4-yard play, and we will head to the final quarter of the college football playoff semifinals. Now facing a 2nd and 6. Hayes from under center will drop back to pass. We're going to scramble to the left side here and run into our own guy. I thought he would move, but we get a 5-yard carry to bring up a 3rd and 1. Now, worst case scenario here is obviously a turnover, but the second worst case scenario is just a field goal. So on 3rd and 1, out of shotgun, we're going to hand this one to Joe Nelson, who will have a hole and get into the end zone. Touchdown, South City, to take a 14-point lead. Penn State would begin this drive with a 4-yard pass, so now it's a 2nd and 6. He's lined up in shotgun. He is the only one in the backfield. Fitzpatrick will look to pass again, going down the sideline. That was going to be tipped away, I believe, by Andy McMillan. Had he been paying attention, that could have been another pick. But either way, it sets up a 3rd and 6 now for Penn State. Once again, out of a 5-wide set. Fitzpatrick is all alone in the backfield. He'll drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, and there is nobody there, but there is a flag down. What is this going to be? It's going to be pass interference on the offense. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and actually decline that, and it's going to be a 4th and 6. So now Penn State's actually going to punt it away and force their defense to try to get a stop here. Matt Stevens back to return this at the 35-yard line, and he'll get hammered down immediately. With 6:51 to go, we come out with a 5-wide set. Hayes will take the snap. A quick throw to the outside is caught by Orlando Holt, who's going up the sideline and is tripped up inside the 30. A fantastic start to this drive. And it could have also very well been the end of this drive, because that defensive back very well could have intercepted that. But now on 1st and 10, we'll hand this one to Joe Nelson, who goes up the middle, and he may have his biggest run of the day here with an 8-yard carry. On a 2nd and 2, we come out with Josh Coleman in at quarterback in a Wildcat formation. It's a handoff to Joe Nelson to the outside, and now this is his biggest run of the day as he takes it 20 yards to the house, and we have a 3-score lead. With 5:31 to go, they need to score and score quickly. Fitzpatrick comes out in shotgun from his own 25-yard line. Will drop back to pass. It's going to be a screen to the outside, caught by Montgomery, who is brought down in the backfield for a loss of 3. That sets up a 2nd and 13. He's back in shotgun again. Fitzpatrick will throw this one to the outside, caught by Young, who is met and brought down to set up a 3rd and 7. Out of shotgun one more time. Fitzpatrick will drop back to pass, going downfield. He finds Young, who got punished but holds on to it. So their drive is able to stay alive, but they are not moving down the field near quick enough. 1st and 10. Back in shotgun again. Montgomery is the running back. Fitzpatrick will drop back to pass. A lob to the outside, caught by Evans. That's a gain of 7. Now they face a 2nd and 3. He's back in shotgun one more time, this time from the 45-yard line. Fitzpatrick going to go deep downfield. He's got a man open. It's Young again for a 25-yard play. He has gashed us today. He is up to 8 catches for 176 yards. They are still going to keep the no-huddle offense going. From the SCU 30, Fitzpatrick will drop back. He's under pressure and dumps it off to Montgomery for a short 3-yard play. Now on a 2nd and 7, back in shotgun, Fitzpatrick will drop back to pass again, going to the outside, caught by Evans, who will have the first down to about the 15-yard line, a gain of 13. 4 minutes to go here in the game. Fitzpatrick back in shotgun. We'll run an option play, and he's brought down in the backfield, but it was by his face mask, so I guess half the distance to the goal. That would move him to about the 8-yard line and set up an automatic 1st and goal. Fitzpatrick with a handoff to Thibodeau, who goes up the middle, runs over one man, and is brought down to the 5-yard line. About 3.5 minutes to play here. Fitzpatrick back in shotgun. From the 5-yard line, he'll take the snap, handoff to Thibodeau, who is hammered in the backfield by Jason Newby for a loss of 2. So they'll come back in shotgun from about the 7 on a 3rd and goal. Fitzpatrick will drop back to pass again, dance around the pocket a little bit, under pressure and getting sacked on the play for a loss of 9, and that sack is going to go to Matt Johnson. Their season could very well end right here. 2:40 to go. Fitzpatrick will drop back. He's going to go downfield, caught by Horner, who is not into the end zone. It's a turnover on downs, and we should have no problem leaving here with a win. And we would end up running down the rest of the clock, so we get out of here with a win, 42-21. Despite a horrible start, we really turned it around. I would say around the time Rich Hall got that interception, I think it really just kind of flipped the momentum, and then we scored 3 touchdowns incredibly quickly, and we're going to get out of here and head into the national championship game. Quarterback Keith Hayes had one hell of a day. I believe he started 1 of 4, and then from that point, he only threw 1 incomplete ball. He went 18 of 23 for 401 yards and 3 touchdowns. Running the ball, Joe Nelson had a horrible start, but got most of these yards in the final quarter of the game. He ends up with 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Heath Hayes even ran in for 1. And then receiving, Joel Taylor 5 for 91 and a score, but Matt Stevens 4 for 114 and 2 scores, and Orlando Holt 4 for 119. Our safety, Jeremy Greer, ended up leading the team in tackles and should have had a pick 6 on the day, but the following players got 1 sack: Aaron Wright, Mark Clark, Freddie Roberts, and Matt Johnson. And then we got 2 interceptions today, 1 from Brett Lawson and 1 from Rich Hall. Now, they did have their backup quarterback coming at one point, but it really did not matter. He only threw 1 pass for a gain of 23, and then I think he ran in for a touchdown. Their starter, though, Brad Fitzpatrick, 23 of 32, 291, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and they really could not run the ball somehow all day. Fitzpatrick kind of got us on the ground, but I think the amount of times he was sacked really took away from that. And then Gaston obviously ran in for that 1 touchdown. Receiving, though, Darnell Young, 8 for 176 and a score. I definitely respect that guy. And then Herring caught 1 pass for a 7-yard touchdown. Looking at the playoff bracket one more time, you can see how the entirety of the college football playoffs have played out till this point. We obviously just finished our game, so we get the win 42-21. But now, who are we playing in the national championship game? The other semifinal was between undefeated number 1 Syracuse and a 1-loss number 4 Iowa. The final score of that game was 31-28. Iowa is moving on because they have upset the number 1 team in the country, and the national championship will be between Iowa and South City.